Hi, welcome to Storytime Online. I'm Miss T, and today I'm going to read you a story. The story I'm going to read you is How to Make Friends with a Dinosaur. If you like our story, have Mom or Dad hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you will always be notified when we have a new book out. Okay? Are you ready? Let's go! How to Make Friends with a Dinosaur by J. Reming, illustrated by Aquil Khan. Louis ran across the yard, excited to be on his way. The forest behind his house was his favorite place to play. Trees to climb and rocks to throw, so many things to do. Louis couldn't wait to go and explore something new. He ran as fast as he could down the forest trail, but suddenly he tripped on what seemed to be a tail. Falling to the ground with a thud, he landed in the dirt. It's a good thing young Louis wasn't one bit hurt. Standing up to brush himself off, Louis jumped with fright. Before him stood a dinosaur. My, what a sight! The dinosaur was a T-Rex, a little taller than him, a young T-Rex to be exact, with a big toothy grin. At first, Louis was very afraid and took a step back. But then the T-Rex smiled and said, "Hello, my name is Jack." Hello, Jack," Louis said as he held out his hand. Then he asked the dinosaur, "From what planet did you land?" Jack laughed with delight, his mouth open wide. Then he answered Louis and said, "I've lived here all my life." Louis scratched his head and replied, "I've never seen you before, and I've played in these woods a dozen times or more." Jack laughed again and said, "I've seen you run around and play, but I was afraid to introduce myself and scare you away." "Oh, I'm not scared," Louis exclaimed, "as long as you don't bite." To which Jack said, "My teeth are pointy, but I promise you're all right." The two of them had a blast playing in the woods. Jack showed Louis a hidden cave and where the tallest tree stood. Louis tried to show Jack how to fish, but the T-Rex's arms were too short. He couldn't cast the line very far. But still, he was a good sport. As they sat near the stream, they talked about their favorite things. Louis liked to play baseball, while Jack liked to sing. "My favorite food is pizza," Louis said once more. "What is pizza?" Jack asked. He'd never heard of it before. "You've never had pizza?" Louis said in disbelief. "I'll bring you a slice of pepperoni the next time we meet." When it was time for Louis to go home, he gave Jack a high five, even though Jack's little arms couldn't reach very high. That night, Louis took out his journal made of brown leather. He wrote about all the things he and Jack had done together. He remembered his misconceptions, that Jack might be mean. But when they talked it through, things weren't as they seemed. Louis had asked questions and tried his best to listen. It helped remove his doubts and any opposition. "This is how to make friends with a dinosaur," he wrote at the end. Then he turned out the light and fell fast asleep to dream about his new best friend. The end. What a great story that was about being friends with a dinosaur, right? We all like dinosaurs. They're a lot of fun. But I hope you liked it. Now it's time for our shout out. Today's big shout out goes to James and Stacy and Elijah and Aiden in Indiana. If you would like a big shout out, have mom or dad put your name and state in the comment section below, and we will get a big shout out to you. Also, you can join our Facebook group by subscribing on the links below. Well, that's it for today. Be good, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.